Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Randall M here. Today is Thursday, June 30th, 2022 AD, and I've got my Luiten. It's a radio holder. Now I had to adjust this to fit my radio. Not the easiest thing to do. So let me tell you how I've done it. I got rid of all the straps. It came with some loops here. I cut the loop off here. I cut the loop off this side because I don't need it. It looked nice. It was well done, but for the way I use my radio, it was just kind of in the way, and I didn't like how it interfered with anything else. So I cut them off. It came with a strap. Threw it away. Don't need it. Again, this is the way I'm doing it for what I have. Would it work different for what you've got? Depends what you got and how you want to use it. So again, this is just what I did. Now, what I found again, this is just my radio. Quick release here. If I put this flop this part down, this part right here, put the radio in, and then I close it. And again, for my radio, that works because when this flap right here is down and the radio's in, this right here, this middle part goes between the antenna and the volume and frequency adjust knob. So for me, this is the way mine works good. Fold it down, and it's good to go. And again, the reason I do that is because if I did it like this, and I pull it down, there's a lot of wiggle room in here, and my radio could have the possibility of coming out. Whereas if I put it down like this, and then fix the quick release with the radio in it, this goes in between, again, the antenna and the knob, and this holds it in place. And it won't come out unless you use a quick release. So that's good. I shortened the string up and tied it in knots a couple times so it's not going anywhere. The string was originally a lot longer, but I didn't need it, so I cut off what I don't need. Put this thing on there, fixed it up tight, and then tied some knots in it. Good to go. It's got the Velcro you can use, and in fact, not only does it have Velcro that you can attach, it's even got an additional, if you want to just run it through your belt loop and not run it. So in other words, if you use this, you can take it off and on by releasing the buttons here. Or if you want to, you can run your belt loop through it and it won't come off. So make sure these buttons are down good. So either way, it's very nice. It's very well built. It took me a while to get it figured out how I exactly wanted to get it set up for my radio. But now that I've got it figured out, it's really good. And like I said, I cut off the side, the little loops here and here. I threw away the little, it came with like a lanyard kind of deal where you can, I threw that away. Again, this is just the way I'm setting this up for what I have. And it's very, you can do different things depending on how you want to do it and whatever. I'm just telling you how I did it. Now, it's not perfect, but it's very nice and it's going to work for my radio. So that's the main thing. I wish this part right here was just sewn down. Again, that makes it, it's for my radio. But overall, with a little bit of work, you can make it your own, and that's what I've done. So let's talk about the material. This part right here is flexible, which is nice. The quick release is plastic. I wish it was metal, but most of them nowadays are plastic. But the material that it's made of is very nice, and I really like it. It looks nice overall. Again, I wish this was a little bit different. And my point is, for my radio, I would change the design of several things, but overall, it's very nice. So, thumbs up. You just have to adjust it for your radio. Like I said, I spent probably 20 minutes maybe figuring out how to do it, the best way to do it, and setting it up for my personal radio. But of course, if you don't have to do that. It's just what I did. And like I said, I'm impressed with the build of the stuff overall. It's not perfect, and all the radios are different. So you never, making something like this, you never know, is it going to work with my radio? Is it going to work with your radio or your radio? You just never know because there's so many different kinds of radios. even though they're about the same. A lot of them are the same size. That one has a button here, one has an antenna here. So you never know exactly what exactly, unless you make this specific for a specific radio. You're like me, you're going to want to adjust this and change that. But again, very well made, and keep in mind, like I said, keep in mind each radio is different, and how you do it's going to be different, and what I do and you do may be different, maybe the same. I don't know, but this is how I did it, and like I said, I like it. So it's the best one I've had so far. So until next time, I'm Randall M saying thanks for watching. Have a good day. God bless.